Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We are just getting started. O'Reilly has been... Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Timber. Serginho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here.
Oh, really well played.
Ball swung in. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Cafu. Knocks it into space. Timber's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Szoboszlai. Cafu. Can he get it through? Now it's Hazard. And this is Shevchenko. And it's Robertson. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Forced to go back. And the shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Nicely shaped ball. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Quarter of an hour played. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Namdin are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Totti looking for the run. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Timber. That's a good foray he's making. Cross to the back post. Good read, needed to be. Rice. Now it's Shevchenko. That has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
O'Reilly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Timber.
Such good technique.
Namdin have a free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Can he get on the end of this? Delivered, getting up there! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Half an hour played now. Serginho! He's picked his way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Guardiola. Guardiola gets on his bike and on the move. Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. DiMarco gets across to intercept that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He's got away. Spread neatly. Oh, it's Guardiola. Impressive jump. He's delivered all right. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
40 minutes is number 17.
Namdin have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Serginho. Guardiola. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Guardiola. Nunez! Oh, it's hit the post! That's really well cleared.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Totti. Messi. In by Messi. Tries to get it clear. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Namdin go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Namdin have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Namdin definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Incoming chance! It's a goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Namdin are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's aimed into the middle. Szoboszlai. Darwin. And it's Guardiola.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Szoboszlai. Cafu. Now Timber. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Totti. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Now there are plenty
Number
in the
8,
middle waiting for this.
Messi.
Well, great
Number
position for a cross
18,
this, Peter. Now to get
Shevchenko.
good contact on it.
Number
Great
23,
chance!
Hazard. Coming on the field.
Namdin
Number
are,
11,
of course, in a position
Dani
to go
Olmo.
to the bench should the need
Number
arise.
22, De Bruyne.
That will
Number
annoy the
10,
manager. They're making
Mbappe.
themselves too predictable here.
Substitution. The attendance for this
And it's
match
been
was
played through.
72,306.
Real chance here. Looking for options for movement. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a pretty loose pass. Guardiola. That's a little off target. And here's Dani Olmo. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Mbappe is onto the chance for a shot! Serginho. Dani Olmo. That's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guardiola. Now it's Darwin. O'Reilly. He's in plenty of space here. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to.
There's the shot! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh, it's come loose. Rice tries one from range. Oh, there was plenty on that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. And the shot! And that's wide. Five minutes left on the clock. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Bruyne. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Now this could be... And the finish! Has another go! He's got a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. The less said about that pass, the better.
Has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Serginho's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Szoboszlai taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.